It's beyond my ability
Okay.
to play the take a picture guitar riff that I created.
Yeah.
I played it, but I can't play it and sing at the same time. I just
Yeah.
can't. I just can't, you know?
Hey there, welcome to the Become a Guitarist Today podcast with myself, Adam Rich. So in this interview, I talked to Richard Patrick from the band Filter, all about the Australian tour coming up, his guitar playing, his songwriting, and lots more. So don't forget, if you do like this podcast, you can subscribe, make sure you like it, and share it around to all your friends. Now, enjoy the interview. So you're coming down to Australia and New Zealand next year?
Uh, Absolutely. Gonna be fun. Gonna be a hoot.
I know. So it's been 23 years since you guys have been here?
Headlining.
Oh, headlining, was it?
23 years we played a headlining show. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So you've done other shows here
Yeah.
in
We
between.
we did. I think we did Soundwave or Shockwave or whatever that one was,
Yep. Soundwave.
and we played about a half an hour, and it was good. It was cool. But this is us for a time for us to like come in and rock
Yeah.
and really do our thing with an hour and a half show. Hour and a half, 2 hours, somewhere around there.
Oh, awesome. That's really good.
Yeah.
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 So it's just mainly the tour for the new album, isn't it? The Algorithm.
Yep.
Yeah. So you're doing a lot of songs.
Algorithm.
Yeah. So you're doing a lot of songs from the album.
Yes, we're doing 4.
Oh, that's it. 4.
Yeah, that's a lot for a
Oh,
brand
yeah,
new
yeah.
record.
Yeah, that's
Because most people are like, "Don't play the old stuff.
right.
Don't play new shit." So
Yeah.
yeah, it's gonna be good. We're really, really, really in a great space right now. We are primed and ready because we just got off tour with Rob Zombie, Alice Cooper, and Ministry,
Mm.
and we brought it every night. We had to be fantastic for 30 minutes, and we could have played. I mean, we can play up to like 3 hours if we really wanted to, but that my voice can only handle so much. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I think we'll probably play. I mean, yeah, we have days off in between a lot of these shows, so I think we'll probably play like 2 hours,
Mm.
maybe in Australia. Yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
So talk about the album, the Algorithm. Now, did you write a lot of that yourself, the music and lyrics?
Yeah, there's like 3 or 4 songs that I wrote totally by myself, like Face Down, The Drowning, and Be Careful What You Wish For, Command Z.
Mm.
Command Z and Summer Child, I wrote all the music for it. Um, but Command Z and Summer Child, I worked with Brian Leeskang on the lyrics because he's a great lyricist. And what else? Yeah, I worked a lot with Sam Tenez. I worked with Mark Jackson and Ian Scott. I worked with Johnny Radke, my guitar player. Elias Malin plays drums on everything. He did a great job, except for Ray Luzier played drums on Summer Child. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was a lot. I had a lot of friends help me. I did a lot of it by myself, but at the same time, I um I work well with others, so I brought in my friends, so it's cool.
Yeah. So you wrote a lot on the acoustic guitar or the electric, do you prefer for writing songs?
I I like cranking it up and making it sound like it's a band immediately. Like, so I program a simple drum beat, and then I play guitar, I play electric guitar,
Mm.
and then quickly write a guitar structure, and then like I'll play bass. and get that going. And then from there on out, I just kind of I do the vocals. I did a song in 4 hours yesterday, called I Still Can't Get Over This or something like that. I can't remember what I called it. I
Yeah.
just wrote it, so it's kind of new.
Oh, cool.
But it's I Can't See Past This and It Still Remains is the name of the song. And I just did it like in 3 or 4 hours yesterday. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, like Face Down took me like 3 or 4 hours to do.
Yeah.
And I have a lot of, like, once in a while I'll just have a great creative spurt and I'll just go crazy and I'll get a lot of work done. Um
Yeah.
and then sometimes I'll go through a dry spell where I'm working on something else and I'll work on music too much and then it just becomes like this is kind of feels like a job. Fuck it. And I'll
Yeah.
go and I'll work on a movie score. I'll
Yeah.
try something.
Yeah.
So
Actually, you're doing that as well, aren't you? The movie score.
yeah, movie scores. I have a lot of fun doing it. Yeah.
Yeah. That's really cool. So when you do the filter songs, do you come up with like when you do play guitar on live, do you come up with both guitar parts?
Yeah, I pretty much come up with the guitar parts if it's my song. Sometimes like Obliteration was me and Sam came up with a bunch of guitar parts.
Oh,
I
yeah.
kind of played bass on that.
Hmm.
Sam wrote a bunch of guitar parts. There's another kid, Zach Monowitz, who wrote with me. He did For the Beaten and Up Against the Wall and Say It Again.
Oh, yeah.
And so he wrote all the music on that,
Hmm.
and I just kind of held on for dear life while he was doing it. And yeah, and so I have a lot of friends help me. But I did this record was I'm gonna do it as much as I can
Yep.
from my own studio. This is a studio that I built for myself,
Okay.
and I found that by being in, like, not relying on anyone to run the equipment, like being the engineer behind it, has
Hmm.
really helped me to keep it sounding like Filter. And
Yep.
that's why I think people like the algorithm so much, is because it really does remind you of the golden days of Filter, the
Yeah.
three Warner Brothers records, Short Bus, Title of Record, and Amalgamut.
No, it sounds great. Great quality. And yeah, like I say, the two different guitar riffs and everything. I always listen out for that. It's really cool.
Thank you.
Yeah. So do
Like
you ever?
Hey Man, Nice Shot was my guitar riff,
Okay.
you know, and my bass line.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And then I had like some weird ambient stuff going on with some programming,
Yeah.
and you know what I mean? But and Short Bus was primarily me playing guitar, like the rhythm guitar parts and songwriting.
Yep.
And Title of Record I expanded and had Gino Leonardo help me. Um and same with Amalgama, Gino helped me on songwriting.
Mm.
Uh yeah. So I've broken it up a lot. I've you know what I mean? I try and stay in control of the whole thing. Like, I call myself the tiebreaker. Like, if there's an argument between me or a disagreement between me and the band, I'm like, well, I'm the tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Like, I'm the authority on this whole thing. Like, it's my record deal. I'm the one. It's my band, damn it. You know what I mean? Like, but someone has to be the boss, you know what I mean? And so I just, because I'm the singer and the primary songwriter, I'm the boss. So by default. So with that veto power, I I kind of I keep it focused on sounding like cool Filter music, you know.
Yeah. So how was it going from that transition for like playing guitar, Nine Inch Nails, and then becoming the lead vocalist of Filter?
It was scary as fuck.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yep.
Standing next to Trent Reznor for 4 years and being on stage with him and watching him grow and just be an amazing singer uh, was amazing. And when I told everybody that what I was going to do, they had to hear it first. They're like, I just can't imagine you being a lead singer. And so when I played him Hey Man, Nice Shot, they were like, oh, fuck, dude. Okay, we get it.
Yeah.
You're a singer. You're a singer. So,
Yeah.
you know, but it was weird because Short Bus had to go platinum
Mm.
for me to feel like I was actually a real singer.
Yeah, yeah.
Like before, like it was like, okay, Short Bus is platinum. Okay, I must be a singer. I must be a real singer.
Yeah, so,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
But it took me going platinum for me to like really feel comfortable with like, okay, fine, I'm a singer. I'll be a singer.
yeah.
Before it was like, I'm just doing it until the other guy shows up, you know?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, but at least you still get the guitar out sometimes and play it live.
Once in a while, I'll break the guitar out,
Yeah,
but not really. I honestly, it's like when you have a guitar player as amazing as Johnny Radke,
mm.
like you really, you know what I mean? You don't want to stink the place up with your own playing. You know what I mean? Like when someone is so great, you don't really need to muck it all up. You know what I mean? But I do like to play guitar
Yeah,
on stage, and I'm just honestly, it's like if you play guitar and sing at the same time, for me, for this guy,
yeah,
I'm kind of losing it a little bit, something as a singer.
yeah,
So by concentrating fully on just singing properly, like it works out better for everybody.
yeah.
Like,
No, no, what you mean. Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
No, that's really cool. I mean, so I play guitar and sing, but if I didn't have my guitar, I'd be lost. So,
Yeah. No, the guitar, I learned at a very early age what a studio was. Like, so I played guitar and then I would record it and
mm,
then I would add, make sure the drum machine was doing cool stuff. And then I play bass.
yeah,
Even since I was a little kid, I've always had like an 8-track or a 4-track.
mm,
And so I learned about recording through just doing it, through like, oh well, I got to record these songs because I want to gig at the fantasy nightclub down the street in Lakeview, in Cleveland, Ohio.
yeah,
And that's what led me to meet Trent and everybody else was, so I was recording demos, from day one.
mm. So, is your brother? I know he acts, but does he play any music as well?
He is kind of a singer.
Yeah.
Let's kind of we'll call him that. You can hear his voice on on the last Rampage soundtrack that we did, which is available on it's available. It's Richard Patrick and Tobias in-house. Um, if you look it up online, just look up the last Rampage.
Yeah.
And Robert actually does try and sing.
Okay.
He's got more of a walk and talk kind of singing approach, but he's definitely fun. He's an entertainer, so it
Yeah.
worked out.
Yeah. That's good. So when you do your film score, so you're playing everything, aren't you? You're doing keyboards as well?
Yeah, and unless I need help, unless someone like I'll get a friend of mine, Chris Brocata, or I'll ask for some help from some of my other composer friends
Mm.
to come in and help me. But yeah, for the most part, it's been me
Yeah.
or Tobias in-house. I worked well with him in the beginning of my career as a film composer. But
Okay.
yeah, it's lately it's a lot of me. It's a lot of my stuff.
Oh, there you go. One right there.
You
Yeah.
know.
Now, I've got a quick question to ask you guitar-wise. So when you do take a picture, do you acoustically, do you play it and sing
Yeah.
that?
No,
Oh, just sing it.
it's beyond my ability
Okay.
to play the take a picture guitar riff that I created.
Yeah.
I played it, but I can't play it and sing at the same time. I
Yeah.
just can't.
Yeah.
I just can't. You know, I mean, people freak out at me because I'll bring an iPad on stage
Yeah.
because I can't fucking remember all of my lyrics. I and people get mad at me, but I'm ADHD. I have like acute ADHD, and I I gotta have a reminder. Like, I gotta have a little thing on stage, to be able to look at. Bono still does it.
Yeah.
Bono has teleprompters, I mean,
A lot of people do.
a lot of people do. And, people got to get over this thing. Cause I was in Europe and some dick was like, the reading off some monitors? And I'm like, whatever. I'm like, yeah, so what? I have ADHD. Back off, fucker.
Yeah, that's it.
I don't need your shit. I'm trying to work here, bro. Do I need your shit?
Yeah.
Do I go to the fucking pig farm where you work and bother you when you're fucking at your, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
I have to get into that.
No.
I have to do that. I have to be mean. Don't make me mean.
Yeah. No, that's fair enough. No, so I was going to ask you because we do that song acoustically, that take a picture.
Cool.
But I'm always confused whether to do that or do the. That way or the other chords.
Whatever whatever floats your boat.
But the only thing is I can't get that last part. That's just too high for me. Yeah, I think it's a B. Yeah. I can do it in falsetto, but not chest voice.
Yeah, I can't.
Yeah. That's the one.
Yeah, I can do it, but I gotta make a face.
Yeah.
I gotta make a face.
Maybe that's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, and you can see my tooth. I'm getting a new implant in my I had a bone graft and I'm getting a tooth implant, so it's not there right now.
Okay.
So I apologize.
That's right.
For my mouth.
You should go to Thailand. You'll be in Thailand to do that. So much cheaper.
Yeah, No, I'm doing it. Calabasas Smiles right here in fucking Southern California. $4,000. I think it's gonna cost me.
Wow. Yeah. No, my wife's from Thailand. We go over there all the time for dental things. It's like a third of the price. Yeah. It's crazy.
I can only imagine. Yeah, you just fly up and get it all done, and then fly back.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah. Anyway, back to the music. So you started
music, baby.
So you started at 9 as well, didn't you? Start playing guitar?
I started playing when I was like 9-ish. Yeah, right around there. I wanted an acoustic guitar for my birthday, and then by the time Christmas rolled around, I was like, "Can I get an electric guitar and try that?" And my parents were like, "Sure."
Yeah.
Yeah, you're a musician now.
That's good. So do you remember
awesome.
Some of the first riffs you learnt?
I still have my first song memorized.
Yep.
Yeah, it was the first song I ever wrote. It was basically I held an E chord.
Yep.
And I just using dynamics just went like you got a lot of Eddie Van Halen type guitars back here.
Yeah, a bit of a fan of Eddie.
Yeah, Eddie Van Halen, my God. Yeah. I learned how to finger tap when I was like 12. Like, it was amazing.
Yeah, that's right.
You're cheating. Yes. You're cheating.
Yeah. Actually, I noticed you got like a bit of a story with was it Mo Austin, his son Mike Austin? Because Mo Austin signed Van Halen and Mike Austin signed you, didn't he?
Yes, Mike Austin signed Richard Patrick to his first record contract.
There you go.
And I'm forever grateful. It was a great, great company. And then he ended up leaving, and it turned out to be kind of an awkward situation with some other people later on. So I left and did Army of Anyone, which was another great record. Thanks for having me. I really appreciate it.
No problem. No, I'll see you in we'll say April.
Yeah, see you. Come backstage and say hi.
All right, I will for sure. We'll do it.
Awesome, brother. We'll talk soon.
Thank you. See you then.
Bye-bye.
Bye.